Alright, good morning and welcome to the start of the 2022 Christmas vlogs. So right now it's 6:18 a.m. It's December 15th, 2022, and we have 10 days until Christmas. And today's also a Thursday, I just wanted to let you know that. I actually sort of overslept today because I wanted to wake up at 5:30, but I woke up at like 5:45, a little bit later than that maybe, and I just finished eating breakfast maybe like 10 minutes ago. And I'll explain why I'm up so early in a little bit. Anyway, here's outside, where you probably can't see anything. I can't see anything. I cannot read that thermometer at all, but it is cold. I just have to take my word for that. I mean, there's snow here, which you also might not be able to see. Oh, no, you can. Alright, anyway, I'll see you in about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna continue my morning routine, brush my teeth and all that stuff. Alright, it's 6:40 on the dot right now, and I just finished my morning routine, basically. The only other thing I need to do is change before going to school. But why is it so early, you may ask? Well, I need to be at school by 7:22 because I have gym. Yes, I have gym at 7:22 in the morning. You would think because I'm a senior, I would have a less intense schedule and I would have a lot more free time, but nope, it's the opposite. I don't have time for gym during the day unless I sacrifice one day of my free/lunch out of the 2-day cycle that we have, which I don't want to do. So AM gym it is then. So it's 6:43 right now, and I would leave around 6:55 to 7, I would say, when I have AM. It's still pretty dark outside, and there's some nice lights down there, which you can probably hardly see, and with this tree on, this looks nice. Alright, so I'm downstairs right now, and here's Misha. Anyway, I'm down here because I want to get a cup, and I'll explain why later. Alright, I know you can hardly see me right now, but I'm about to head to school now. It's 7:02, and I will see you probably in the parking lot. I mean, it's not really a parking lot, it's a circle. It goes around the football field in the back of the school, actually. Kind of besides the point, but I'll see you there. Nah, you won't see me there because I didn't film there for some reason. But you can listen to what I was gonna rant about as a voiceover over dashcam footage of me driving in front of the school, because why not? So I ultimately ended up arriving at school, I would say around 7:15, which is pretty average for when I have gym. And I know the clock on the bottom of the screen doesn't agree with that because it is definitely not 7:30 or whatever it says. I don't remember. I'm not watching the footage as I'm recording this, but that clock is off by like 10 minutes. By the time I got into the gym, it was actually like 7:25 already, so yeah, I was 3 minutes late. But it doesn't matter because in gym they are not strict on the timing whatsoever. The teachers themselves come like 5 minutes late most of the time, and we don't actually start doing anything until probably 7:35 to 7:40, I would say. Right now we're doing the volleyball tournament in gym, which is something that we do in gym every year around the holiday season. And because it's AM, they have to actually set up the nets as well. So that takes them even longer. So ultimately, we end up doing about 25 to 30 minutes of actual gym, as opposed to 45 minutes of doing gym if you're in a regular period. So that's what I like about AM gym. It's ridiculously early in the morning, but we have minimal actual PE. And also, the AM period officially ends at 8:10, but we finish at 8 o'clock every time. So the next two clips you're going to see are very short, and they're literally just me in the gym. And also, this was like 2 or 3 minutes after the bell rang, and there were maybe like 15 or so people in the gym, and our class has about like 40 total, and I don't even think one of the teachers was there yet. So again, they're not strict on timing at all.
I feel like you should buy a camera.
I should, yeah. So supposedly I should buy a camera because filming on my phone is not adequate enough.
No.
Right?
If you gotta really like, if you want to get in there.
Get in there, yeah.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah, I don't think I need a camera. I think this is perfectly adequate. I filmed all of the vlogs with this. So we're at lunch over here. There's John, and there's Sanal on his phone. Yeah, so we're at lunch. This is actually period 3, and I don't know if I explained this in the morning, but I don't actually have a lunch period. This morning I think I called it my lunch/free because, yeah, I don't have an actual lunch period, and that's just because the way my class is worked out doesn't allow me to have a free during 4, 5, 6, or 7. So period 3 is the only time I could have a free. So instead of a lunch period, I have a free period during period 3 every day. So that's what this is, essentially. So I have this stuff right here. And by the way, when I was getting the cup in the morning, it's for this. This is the cup. So because this isn't a lunch period, the food line isn't open now. So it only opens during period 4, and then it stays open until period 7. But I can't actually get any of the school food, so I have to bring my own food from home, and that's this. I just bring instant ramen literally every day. Every day my lunch is just instant ramen. It's the same thing. So with this cup, I just pour water from my bottle into the cup, and I go microwave that cup. There's a microwave down there across the cafeteria, and I'll just microwave this cup, and then I'll put the water into here. I don't actually microwave the cup itself because yeah, the styrofoam is not great if you put it in the microwave. I actually had to microwave the cup yesterday though because this cup was leaking, and I use the cups like maybe 2 or 3 times before they start leaking, but usually they don't start leaking like when I put water in it. Usually it'll be noticeable that they would leak before, or that they're broken in some way, but yesterday it wasn't noticeable, so the cup was leaking. I had to put the water directly in here. I don't know why I'm giving you a whole rationale as to water and instant ramen, but I'm gonna go microwave this water right now. I mean, that's the best I can do pretty much. All right, so Ryan is here too, but he doesn't want to be in the vlog. You don't mind being in it?
That goes here is in front, like this.
Oh.
So like, and this corner that goes here, like you have to hold that. You have to hold this to the right side and this like to the back.
Oh.
This is how exciting this vlog is here. You get to watch me pour in hot water into the ramen. Then we're going to do a ramen review after this as well. While John has a 2x2 Rubik's Cube here and a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Okay, we're going to do a ramen review here, and I know my phone is going to fall because it's leaning against my bottle. So I got the hot water and the ramen. So now the ramen is like an actual like soup here. I got to have this every day. There you go. Phone is going to fall probably multiple times. Let's try. It's too hot, but yeah, it's good. Of course, it's good. I have this every day. There will be a ramen review pretty much every day, even though it's the same thing every day.
It's the same ramen every day. How are you gonna change it up?
I'm not. It's just gonna be the same review every day. And the phone's gonna fall again. Hey. So Sonal gave me the idea to spice up my ramen. So what I'm gonna do is the last day we're gonna be in school before the break, which is what, the 23rd, I think. I'm gonna bring a piece of cheese. You think that's reasonable?
I think that's
like
reasonable.
American cheese.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but people put American cheese in ramen, right? Like I don't know what other cheese you put in ramen.
No one does.
You're gonna put a Kraft single in a cup of ramen.
Yeah, no, people do that. I've seen people do that.
They put it at the bottom of the cup so it melts faster, and then
Yeah,
it
like
mix it in.
cheddar and ramen.
Why would you use cheddar?
Mozzarella is a really base cheese.
We'll experiment with the cheese. How about that? All right, so I have a Rubik's Cube as well. Like I know how to do it with the beginner method, but right now I'm trying to master F2L, which is essentially being able to solve for the first 2 layers of the cube quickly. Not all in one step necessarily, but you essentially solve for the first 2 layers at the same time. I'm basically trying to perfect my technique with that. I'm trying to become more proficient. We only got into Rubik's Cubes maybe like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Longer for you. Yeah, longer for Ryan. I only started getting into it when they started getting into it, and then I got this. This is an actual like good cube. It's a speed cube technically, right?
Yeah.
I used to have like the actual Rubik's brand, which is the worst Rubik's Cube you can get. Ryan used to have it, and he gave it to me because he got a better cube, but then I got a better cube as well, and I still have the Rubik's brand, but right now it's essentially just a decoration piece in my room, and I can show you when I get home. This is the cube right here before I forget. So this was originally Ryan's cube, and he gave it to me when he got a better cube, and then I got a better cube, which is the cube that you're seeing in the vlog right now. And this checkerboard pattern is really easy to make. You rotate each of the 3 middle layers twice after the cube is solved. So I could literally solve the cube again by rotating the 3 middle layers twice. And this stand came with the good cube, but I'm just using it to hold this, and this is literally just a decoration piece. But you know, it's a nice decoration piece, it works. So Ryan somehow messed up my cube apparently. I don't really know how. I mean, John knows what he's doing, he can probably fix it. All right, supposedly we're good now. Yeah, it looks like we got it. Let's see, do we have it? Looks like it.
Close.
Okay, close. You just gotta flip those 2 edge pieces, right? There you go. My cube is fixed now. Yay. And I think the snack line is open too. But yeah. You can see, don't flip. All right, I got a coffee from the snack line. The snack line,
You're not gonna drink it all in like 3 seconds.
I'm not gonna drink it all in 3 seconds. Sonal drinks it all in 3 seconds. This will last me until the end of period 6, maybe period 7, okay? I preserve it. I get a coffee probably maybe like twice a week or something. It's like $2 from the snack line. The snack line is open period 3, but they open anywhere from like, I would say, 10:20 to 10:40. It's kind of random. The snack line kind of has a mind of its own in terms of when it opens, but 99% of the time it'll be open during period 3. So Coffee. Alright, so we're going to be doing a coffee review as well, despite the fact that I've had this coffee like a million times. So this is a vanilla coffee. In 9th grade, they used to have 3 flavors. It was vanilla, what was it? Caramel and hazelnut, I think. Now they only have vanilla. If you go up there and just ask them for a coffee, they'll just give you vanilla anyway, but I think vanilla is the best. So coffee review. Vanilla coffee.
Ready?
Good, of course, because I've had this coffee like a million times. It's just vanilla creamer, the coffee, obviously, then sugar and ice. Basic ingredients of a coffee. I don't know why I'm explaining this. And for 10 days. Okay, yeah, so we're back with the nonsense here. So right now it's between period 6 and 7. I still have this thing. So I have physics right now. Ryan is in my physics class. We're in the same class here. The teacher is not here.
We're not in the class.
Yeah, sure, we're not in the class. Well, the teacher's not here, and we're in the vestibule. No one else from the class is in here, and okay, there you go. Alright, so I'm not gonna film anything during class, obviously, so yeah, probably after school, I guess in the hallway. You're gonna have to deal with this every day. Alright, it's 3:38, so I'm at home right now. Realistically, I'm not gonna film too much more for today's vlog, but I do want to keep this vlog going until 7 o'clock. And that's because I'm gonna get a college decision at 7 o'clock. I applied early decision to Columbia University in New York City, and they're gonna give the results by 7 o'clock, supposedly after 7 o'clock today. Now, Columbia has a 10% acceptance rate when it comes to early decision applications, so I have 1 in 10 chance of getting in, essentially. But you will find out, we will find out what the result is at 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna keep the vlog going until then. Alright, it's 7:16, and I've literally just been editing the vlog this entire time. Oh my god, this took me probably 2.5 hours to edit. To be fair, I was eating dinner for about like 45 minutes, but the vlog took me forever to edit because I was mostly like balancing the audio, because in the cafeteria especially, the audio was so freaking unbalanced. This is always the case with the day 10 vlog. The day 10 vlog is always the longest, so the vlogs from now on are going to be shorter than this. I can guarantee you tomorrow's vlog is probably going to be closer to like 5 minutes or so the editing is not going to be very excessive. And also, as I said before, it's 7:16, well, 7:17 now, so Columbia decision. Let's see what I got. You know, like a couple of months ago, I was like fully like set on Columbia, like, yeah, I need to go here, like, or otherwise I'm gonna be like really pissed off. Lately, I've just been a lot more like open-minded, I feel like especially when I just started the college applications process, I just had some sort of like epiphany randomly one day where I was just like, you know, if I don't get into Columbia, who cares, really? There are so many other good universities out there. And I mean, Columbia is an Ivy League school. I mean, that's why they're so competitive. Really, at any other university, I would be getting the same level of education regardless. So it doesn't really matter if I go to an Ivy League, don't go to an Ivy League, go to a different Ivy League that's not Columbia. You're going to get the same quality of education at any university. So I just had that epiphany one day randomly, and that's why I'm not pissed, really, like, at all. I mean, obviously there's a certain degree of disappointment there because Columbia was my dream school, but I'm fully convinced that life just somehow finds a way to work itself out. And I know that wherever I go, I'll be happy there. Especially because I'm applying to like 10 other schools that I'm obviously interested in, otherwise I wouldn't be applying there. So the future will be a mystery for another few months until my regular decision applications are reviewed. So anyway, that's going to be the end of today's vlog. At 8 o'clock, I need to have a meeting with some people in my economics class because we have a project due tomorrow morning, so due tonight technically. We need to finish the project and we need to practice presenting our slides. We're doing the presentation on Monday, but we have to get the project in by tomorrow morning. Right now it is 7:26 and we need to have a meeting at 8 o'clock, or at least that's what we agreed to. I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm going to add these clips to the vlog. Then I'm going to upload the vlog and I will see you for 9 days until Christmas.